guys, so today I decided to film myself getting ready for this Halloween in June party, and I went with this like dark Greek goddess makeup look. So if you guys like this, please keep watching.
So once again, I'm going to be using Dr.Brandt's Pore No More primer, of course, then just priming under my eyes, filling in those pores and forehead and expression lines. Then I'm going to be using Milani's Conceal and Perfecto 2, and I'm just going to let that sit there while I'm doing my eyes, and then I'll apply my foundation since I am going to be using glitter and whatnot. I like to do my foundation before. And FYI, I filmed this video before the simple date night look. I just wasn't too sure if I should upload it or not. So for this look, we're going to be using the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. And first of all, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light 10. And I'm just blending that out with the Damp Beauty Blender. Using the M3 shade in the Smashbox Exposed Palette. And I'm just going to be applying that on my lid with the oval shadow brush. And that's going to be our transition color so that it's easier to blend out that brown that we're going to be using. And then I used the shade 1M for my crease. And then I just blended that out with the Morphe Vegan blending brush. And I was thinking that I could have gone a little darker, but I mean, I do go back over once I already have my lashes on, so it's okay. And then just keep blending until you like it, until you're satisfied. And then I did the same thing for the other eye. And then I go back and forth depending on how much product I added to the brush at the time. And like I've said before, it's always easier if you add a little bit at a time, but you can always go back over to one eye or the other, whichever is darker. So for glitter, I'm going to be using the BH Loose Gold Glitter, and I'm just applying that with a Sonia Keshak brush. I'm not sure which one it is really. This is the one I use to apply all my glitters. And for glue, I'm using the Too Faced Glitter Glue. If you guys want to see my glitter collection from like different types of brands to even craft store glitters that I own, please give this a thumbs up and I'll be sure to make that video for you guys. I'm still adding some more glitter to my eyelid. It was a little hard to apply it after the glue had already dried, but oh well. And then I'm just adding some more of the 1M shade from the Smashbox palette just to make my crease a little darker. Then I'm using Maybelline Stilleto and Blackest Black just to do my wing lashes with the Revlon eyelash curler. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using the Loreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. For eyelashes, I used the Ardell Double Ups in 206, and I'm just applying that with the Duo Eyelash Glue. I'm going to go over my crease with the 1M from the Smashbox Exposure Palette just to intensify a little bit more. And like I said before, I like to go over once my eyelashes are already on. That way you can tell where you need a little bit more eyeshadow, where, you know, how to make it work for you. For a foundation, I'm using the Maybelline MattePoreless in 125 and just dotting that all over my face and gonna blend it out with the Damp Beauty Blender. Then I'm just adding some more foundation to my cheek because I just felt like I needed the extra coverage. Blending out to my neck. I do apply more foundation just so everything's even, and oh my god, I kept getting foundation on my hair and I didn't even notice until one of my sisters came back from the park, and yeah, you guys are going to be seeing that foundation for a couple minutes. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Concealer in 10 Light, and I'm just going to be applying that on top of my lip, forehead, chin, and side of my lips. I'm going to be looking like a kitty or something with whiskers. But I don't know if I mentioned this, but this concealer is very comparable to the NARS concealer. I love it. And for my nose contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the first shade in that palette. And to apply it, I'm just going to use the Sigma E55. And then to blend it out, I'm going to be using the E40. And I'm just applying a little bit more where I think I need it, and then just keep blending until you get to your desired look. And contouring my nose like this is what works for me. And some Maybelline concealer to the top of my nose just to brighten that up. So my fiance and I actually won the couples contest, and this is a picture that I uploaded to Instagram and Facebook, and we won like a bunch of, you know, goodies. It was a box full of goodies like t-shirts, 2 bottles of vodka, mini bottles of whiskey, like a $50 gift card to the bar we went to, and yeah, we just had a lot of fun there that night. And to conceal and brighten my under eyes, I'm using the Maybelline concealer, the same one I've been using in a triangle shape, and I'm just gonna be blending out with the damp beauty blender. And this is when my sisters come back from the park and they let me know that I had a foundation in my hair. I'm just wiping it off. To set my under eyes, I'm using Laura Mercier Secret Binding Powder and applying it with the BH brush, the 115. And I also like applying it to the areas where I concealed, so forehead, upper lip, nose, and chin. Then I'm just taking off any excess powder that I have with the Kat Von D brush. Then I'm going to be reapplying some more contour powder on my nose. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using Bare Minerals powder in Golden Fair with the Morphe Vegan powder brush. And I'm applying that to my neck so that everything is matching. And to contour my face, I'm using the Kat Von D middle shade, and I'm just applying that with the Morphe Vegan bronzer brush. Then I'm just contouring my forehead, just like usual. And I like going over my contour just to make it a little more defined once everything's coming together. So for my bottom lash line, I'm using the L'Oreal's Infallible Eternal Sunshine, and I'm just going to be applying that with a small eyeshadow brush. And right here I just decided to add some eyeshadow underneath my wing. And then just the same thing for the other eye. So when I uploaded that picture of my fiance and I put a hashtag that said my crazy man, and here's why I put that hashtag of him dancing. And then on top of the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, I decided to go in with Nillionaire from ColourPop just to add a little more gold to it because I wasn't really liking how it's coming out. I'm just applying some Loreal telescopic to my bottom lashes. So for highlight, I'm going to be using Salley's Baked Highlight Summer Kiss and Becca's Champagne Pop. And I'm just going to be applying that with the Sonia Kashuk fan brush. And honestly, I use the Salley Baked Highlight Summer Kiss like pretty much every day. You see that highlight? Like, that's, yeah, I like it. I love it. And then now I'm going to be adding some of the Becca Champagne Pop on top of that, just to be extra highlighted, because, you know, a Greek goddess has to be extra highlighted. So my Champagne Pop actually broke that same night. It was a horrible night, and my sisters actually got it on Snapchat. It was embarrassing. And for highlight on my nose, I'm using the Salley's Baked Summer Kiss. And also I'm going to be applying some of the Champagne Pop as well. And I'm just applying that with the Morphe liner brush. And just same thing for my inner corner, you know. And now for the fun part, I'm going to be adding some gold flakes from Hobby Lobby. And I just applied them with some eyelash glue. And I'm just going to dot that all over my forehead. I didn't know how much I wanted to do, how much gold flakes I wanted to add. I started off with a little bit. I know it looks kind of weird right now, but it comes together, you guys. I was having a little bit of trouble applying the gold flakes on my forehead because I had glue on my fingers, so yeah, I should have washed my fingers before applying it. It would have been much easier. I'm just applying some glue where my highlight is to add some more flakes, because like I said in the beginning, I didn't know how much flakes I wanted to add. So for my crown of leaves, I actually got it from the dollar store. My fiance helped me spray it gold. I actually started to spray it and then I sprayed my nails. So if you see my nails, they have a little bit of a gold tip. Yeah, I didn't like that. And he actually sprayed my belt as well. I hadn't worn that belt ever, so I was like, go ahead and spray it, I don't care. I decided to add some more gold flakes to my forehead because, you know, more is better, and I love gold, you guys. My favorite colors are white and gold and black and gold. I'm more of a pink girl, but if you give me gold and rose gold, give it to me. Sucks is that my fiance doesn't really like gold, but yet he likes rose gold, so yeah. Our wedding is going to be gold though, gold and white. We couldn't really find rose gold to go with our wedding. The venue we got doesn't carry like rose gold. And right here I just decided to add some to my hair, but it actually didn't work out. So for lips, I'm going to be actually going in with 3 different colors, and the first one is going to be a nude. So to line my lips, I'm using the All Natural from Milani, and then I'm going to go in with Bahama Beige in 55 as a lipstick. But I wasn't really feeling it so much. It wasn't dark like I wanted it to be, obviously. So for my second lip color, I'm going to be going with red. So I'm going to be lining my lips with NYX Red Lip Liner, and then I'm going to be applying NYX Soft Matte Monte Carlo. I mean, it doesn't look bad, I like it, but I wanted, you know, the dark. So, you know, once you have the red on, it's pretty hard to take off, so that's why I had to go in with the nude, then the red, and then a dark lip. Then I just applied some powder over it. Then I didn't notice that my camera actually stopped filming. And yeah, I lined my lips with the ColourPop Color Pitch. And then I added the matte liquid lipstick shade Limbo. So this is more of the lip color I was trying to go for. And this is just my fiance. He had just gotten to my house. And yeah, he always gives me a kiss when he gets home, so. So moving on to cheeks, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals, and I just used the third blush in the palette, and I'm just applying that with the Real Techniques blush brush. And I'm just baking a little with the Maybelline loose powder. Don't get me wrong, I love the Laura Mercier powder to bake, but this is a cheaper alternative that you can just get at the drugstore. And I'm just going to leave it on there for a little bit so it can bake. And then just going over with some extra highlight to the spots I thought needed some more highlighting. And I actually decided to change my background last minute actually. So sorry about that. And right here you can see that I was trying to add some of the flakes to my hair, but they were actually sticking to my hand because I had a lot of hairspray. So it didn't actually work.
So this is the finished look. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment what you want to watch next, and